The Sixers have always had trouble developing their young stars. They've seen it work out with Tyrese Maxey, but they haven't had much success in that department. One young player that has stood out among the rest recently is Sixers guard Ricky Council. RC4 is developing into quite the player, and he's who we're breaking down in this video. Welcome back, I'm Sticky Chris, and I talk about all things Philly sports. If you're a fan of any of Philadelphia's major sports teams, consider subscribing. Ricky Council went undrafted in 2023, and that's where the Sixers were able to pick him up on a two-way contract in July of that year. I'm not going to get into too much of his college career in this video, but in his junior year, he averaged around 16 points, 3.6 rebounds, 2.3 assists, and 1.1 steals a game. Not bad numbers for someone looking to go to the NBA. RC4 made his debut on January 2nd of this year against the Bulls, and on February 10th, he had a career game, scoring 19 points and 10 rebounds in a game against the Wizards. In his first season in the NBA, Council averaged 5.4 points and 1.4 rebounds in his 9 minutes averaged per game. Whenever he got into the game, he was making a name for himself, which led to the Sixers inking him to a 4-year contract worth over $7 million. Now that he is on a one-way contract, we're expecting a lot more playing time for RC4 heading into next season. The 2024 Summer League has gotten off to a fast start, and RC4 is trying to prove he can be worthy of consistent minutes in the Sixers rotation. Through 3 games played, Council is averaging 18.7 points on 45% shooting. His 3-point percentage is at a solid 42%, while also making 88% of his free throws. I'll get into his 3-point shooting later in the video, but these numbers are really good and encouraging to see from the young guard. His first game of the Summer League took the rest of the league by storm. He totaled 29 points on 9 for 18 shooting and 5 for 10 on 3-point shots. He also grabbed 8 rebounds, showcasing his aggressiveness and eagerness to get the ball. This game showed that RC4 might be ready for the NBA and more minutes in the Sixers rotation. The key for RC4 to getting more minutes is by continuing to work on his 3-point shooting. The Sixers can't have enough shooters, and if Council shows he can knock down threes at a consistent rate, he will get a lot more playing time. He already has the other skills in terms of finishing and rebounding, but his shooting is something he has never been as refined in. Now he looks like a whole new shooter, making a case for him to get more playing time. On Wednesday night, we saw another solid performance out of RC4 as he dropped 20 points on 54.5% shooting. He only shot 4 3-pointers, but he made 2 of them, so his efficiency is there. His offensive production through the rest of the Summer League will be an interesting storyline to follow, as well as his 3-point shooting. The Sixers have a great rotation as of now. They made moves in free agency to set them up to win this season and even compete for a championship. The starting 5 is looking strong, headlined by Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid. Newly signed Caleb Martin and re-signed Kelly Oubre are to fill out the other 2 spots as of now, but that can all change from now until the start of the season in October. The bench will consist of Kyle Lowry, as he just re-signed on a 1-year deal, Eric Gordon and Andre Drummond, who just signed, and Ricky Council. They can still add someone, but Council should be a lock for the rotation. It's just a matter of how many minutes he gets with the guys around him. I think RC4 can be a star if he gets playing time. His confidence is what we saw similar to Tyrese Maxey when he was first coming into the league, and his skill set is really strong. If Nick Nurse gives him more minutes, I'm almost sure that he makes the most of the opportunity, because that's just the kind of player he is. I've been on the RC4 bandwagon for a few months now, but this video is me cementing my status. This season is a huge development season for Ricky Council, and we will get to see what kind of player he is depending on his play. I'm very excited to watch him grow and work with the guys around him, because I think we have a star in the making on our hands. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on Ricky Council and if you think he's going to contribute big time for the Sixers this season. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all things Philly sports. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.